guys, so today's video is part 2 of our juicing series. Today we're going to talk all about celery juicing. So let's get started. So let's talk a little bit about how I ended up celery juicing. A lot of you have seen my video and have heard me talk about it on Instagram that I have struggled with chronic eczema for the last 3 years. And it wasn't until I discovered celery juicing that I really felt like my healing journey started. And this was about last February. Wow, almost a year ago. Crazy, we're in January. Hello, 2019, weird. And I was told by a friend, have you heard about Medical Medium? I am not affiliated or sponsored at all by Anthony William, the Medical Medium, but this is his new book. We'll leave a link to it in the description box below. I actually highly recommend getting the first book because this is the 4th book in his series. But he's the one who started this whole celery juice movement years ago, and I only just discovered it in February. But it is amazing. If you drink 16 ounces of celery juice in the morning on a totally empty stomach, you are gonna feel so much better. And if you stalk his Instagram, you'll see tons and tons of people putting before and after photos of every single type of chronic illness you could possibly think of, where they literally say, all I did was I started drinking 16 ounces of celery juice. And of course, it gets even better if people say, I actually followed what he recommended, like all the different supplements and the different types of foods. Because of him, I started eating lots of different foods that I didn't even know existed, like broccoli sprouts and weird things like that. But I am sharing him and this celery juicing because I truly believe it is very healing. There's tons of information. If you look up Medical Medium celery juicing, I am not good at spitting out information, but basically the biggest thing to take away is that if you do it on an empty stomach, just celery juice, this has tons of mineral salts and it actually pulls away the pulp and the fiber in the juicer so that you're just getting the straight juice into your stomach on an empty stomach, and it will definitely help you out in a multitude of ways. There are even people who just say, I just felt like foggy, I felt like tired, I had some extra weight to lose, like even just things like that, not even like just chronic illnesses, but things like that. People are saying that just drinking 16 ounces of celery juice is helpful. So my morning routine since February has been 16 ounces of celery juice, which is about 1 head of celery. And then I have juice, which I actually showed you in the last video we just did. I just made this video. We just did this video. This was just a bunch of different fruits and vegetables. So in the morning I start with this on an empty stomach after I've drank an entire glass of, after I drank 16 ounces of water. Then I have this 16 ounces of celery juice on an empty stomach and then juicing. And then I start my day with other foods. Celery juice and juicing is not meant to replace food. Like, this is not a meal replacement. It's just to flood your body with, this is for mineral salts, those are for other nutrients and vitamins and minerals and things like that. So I'm gonna show you, there are lots of questions about celery juicing. I've been posting about this on Instagram, so some of the questions I've already gotten from you guys are things like, can I add an apple? You can, but it's obviously gonna be totally best on its own. And honestly, before I started celery juicing, I hated celery. Even now, I still really won't put it in recipes. I am not a celery person. It is just like, to me, I'm not a fan. But you grow to just, I kind of like the taste now. It depends on the celery, actually. All celery tastes different to me. Like, there are some celeries that are a little bit sweeter, there are some that are really bitter, there are some that are super salty. It depends on the brand that you're getting, it depends on which store I bought it from. But sometimes if it's like a really bad one, like I'm gonna gag on it, and then I'll add some water, but that's about it. So it's something that you will just grow to acquire the taste. In the beginning, you might be like, OMGZs. I'm pretty sure that was the face I made when I did it the first time, right, Adam? He's over there manning the camera. I was like, this is so bad. But it's okay. You'll get used to the taste. It'll be totally fine, and it's definitely worth it.
I love it. I think it's delicious.
Adam likes it, but you like celery, don't you?
Yeah, I like celery. I like everything.
He liked celery in the beginning, so it's a little bit more difficult for someone like me who's not a fan of celery in the beginning. But once you feel the healing benefits, you're like, okay, I can totally do this. So celery, as you can see, I think it's in the shot. There's tons of celery here. Buying celery, you have to figure it out for yourself. What is the nearest store to you that carries celery for the cheapest? Because there are some places around us that sell celery this one thing can be $2.50. It's gonna be different all over the world, but one bunch of celery in a store is $2.50. There are other stores where I can get 4 bunches of celery for $3.99. And these are all organic. I only buy organic celery. Medical Medium obviously recommends if the celery is completely organic. I only buy completely organic celery, but you can of course do whatever fits into your budget. Totally up to you. You also don't have to do 16 ounces a day. If you want to just add some celery into your regular juice, you can do that too. But if you're really trying to like heal something or feel better, or you have a New Year's resolution, not that we really advocate for resolutions, more for goals. Like if you just have a goal that you feel like I just want to feel better, definitely try it on its own. But if you're tight for time or whatever it is, just adding celery into any juice is good. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm gonna make a big Q&A about all types of juicing video. So if you have any questions about regular juicing or celery juicing, leave them in the section below and I will answer them in a video. So now I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's really easy. All you're gonna do is cut off the butt. And you're gonna cut off the top. And then I'm gonna wash this and I'll be right back. So you definitely do want to make sure that you wash them really well because this grows in the ground and sometimes we've opened them and found bugs, totally gross, but also dirt. So make sure that you do wash the celery very well before you juice it. So now all you do, put it on and do it. Super easy. Now I'm just gonna pour it in my glass, and this would have been the first part of my day. So there you have it. And of course you can drink more than 16 ounces if you would like. Totally up to you. But that's pretty much it, guys. I juiced all through my pregnancy. I am 37 weeks right now, and I have had such an easy pregnancy. I feel great. I highly, highly recommend juicing. It just makes you feel really good. Like there are days when I'm just too tired or we're too busy or something, and it's very rare that I miss a day, but if I miss a day, it's like, I totally feel it. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I get more tired, I just feel more foggy or whatever it is. My body knows I did not juice today. So I highly, highly, highly recommend juicing. And that's coming from a person who used to think juicing was the dumbest thing ever. Like, in my brain, I was always thinking that, oh, you know, all the things that you hear, like, oh, you miss out on the fiber, and oh, I don't even remember. I don't even remember them anymore because now I'm such a huge advocate for juicing. So definitely go check out Medical Medium. I'll put links in the description box below. You can go check him out. He is amazing. He has definitely helped me on my healing journey, and I'm very grateful to him, which is why I'm giving him a shout out in this video. And because obviously I didn't make out celery juice, this is all him. So that's it. Leave any questions in the comment section below, and we'll catch you next time. Bye guys. Namaste.